Rebound damping, the single most important hydraulic adjustment on a motorcycle because it all relates to chassis balance. So one of the things we need to understand is, where are we? So let's look on where we are on our F3800. So we are at half, 1 3/4 of half, 1, half, 2, half, 3, 3.5, 3.5 turns. So 1 3/4 of 3.5, we're a fair ways out. This oil is around 5,000 miles old. So it's getting towards the end of its service life for me, because this bike pretty much lives at the track. So it gets a lot of work. One of the things about any hydraulic is it is a tap. And in this case with Rebound, where does it work? So you take it all the way out, and then you screw it in 3/4 of a turn intervals and ride it to see when the bars did this and then went still. If the bars are still, the bike is coming to the top of the stroke and sitting still. So on a visual, Dave will pan to the fork. As the tap is wide open, the fork bounces. But if I put the adjuster back where it was, at our previous setting, now it tops out. So, again. So the fork just comes to the top of the stroke. So the one thing about Rebound damping setting is it is extremely dynamic because it's very sensitive to two things: heat and oil viscosity. The older the oil is, the bigger viscosity range you have from cold to hot. And the longer you leave the oil in there, the worse that continuum in terms of sludge to tap water it becomes. So keeping your oil changed in the forks regularly means that continuum range narrows up, and your adjuster on the tap may move anywhere between 1/4 to 3/4 of a turn, and that's it for the service life. And most importantly, it keeps the front end doing this, not that. And a bike out of balance means a lot of physical strength applied to the grip all the way through the corner. And riding a bike that is out of balance because the Rebound tap is set incorrectly and allowing too much flow wears you out. So if you're having trouble with the bike, I might go look at that adjuster and see where you're at. If you wanted to learn more about Rebound and chassis balance, go to the DM Tuning app or go to Dave Moss Tuning on YouTube and look through the videos we've got in regards to Rebound damping and chassis balance and what the adjusters are and what they do.
Be sure to check out the Dave Moss Tuning app for iOS and Android. There you'll find grundles and grundles of information on tires, suspension setup, and more.